Hello everyone. This crazy school year is concluding quite in an unusual fashion, but it is concluding nonetheless, so take heart. This week's 5-minute tip will discuss an out-of-the-box learning idea, mainly for high schoolers. However, I do think schools could get creative and do a toned-down version of this for those that only have elementary or middle school students. As you think about next year, or at this point, maybe the school year after that, due to the nature of school calendar development, I want to take a few minutes to discuss the concept of the mini-term, mini-mester, J-term. I'm sure it goes by several other names as well. I called it mini-term when my school initiated this in 2015. I know a couple of the schools in my territory already have some semblance of this mini-term concept going at their school, but for those who have never heard of it, this concept of a mini-term is to take a week out of the school year and give high school students an opportunity to learn in various out-of-the-box yet extremely practical ways. First, let's talk about purpose. The purpose of the mini-term is to expand and enrich the high school experience. My school took 1 week in the spring between the third and fourth quarters to give our students opportunities to stretch themselves through professional internships and mentorships, service or educational trips, and special classes on campus during that week. God has a unique purpose for each of our young people, and as I, as a school leader, wanted to give our students every opportunity to experience various learning activities in order for the Holy Spirit to move in their hearts and their minds as to their future. We want our students to have God's plan solidified in their hearts as to how they will live and minister for a lifetime, which I know can change over time, but we feel or felt that a mini-term is one way that could be accomplished. Next, let's talk involvement. Every student in high school was required to do one of the opportunities each of their years of 9th through 12th grade. Registration took place in the early fall, so we could plan accordingly for the spring activities. So what were the choices that I gave my students? Well, number one, professional internship mentorship program, where they would spend several days observing a particular profession and asking pertinent questions about that profession. Number two, a 1-week audit of a college class or two, which allowed students to get a taste of a certain major in college. Number three, an art class trip, which involved spending several days in a city drawing, painting, etc. Number four, a biblical leadership development study abroad program to Europe, which I actually just got back from Rome and Florence, Italy, experiencing the culture and enjoying leadership sessions. Number five, local ministries or service opportunities, maybe working at a food bank, a homeless shelter, cleaning up a local park, working in after-school programs. The list is obviously endless there. Another one could be a day's drive away mission trip, might be a specific group of people or a city or a nonprofit organization that you want to focus your ministry on that week. Maybe a Christian college tour. Take a week and hit 3 to 7 Christian colleges. There are hundreds out there. Another one could be a parent-led college tour. Maybe the colleges of choice were not on the Christian college tour. And this way the parents can take them where they want to go. Possibly a parent-led missions trip. You could do driver's education block courses at your school. Maybe a Dave Ramsey Financial Management course. Puppetry, drama, home economics, which could include cooking and sewing. If you were doing a school play or preparing for a huge music, art, or speech competition, you could probably use that week for that as well, for intense preparation, set building, etc. There are obviously many ideas that could be included in a list like this that are unique to each school. As you can see from that list, the cost for the students could range from about $25 if they stayed on campus to $2,500 if they're traveling to Europe. Obviously, I needed a staff member or two overseeing each of the opportunities, providing both organization and chaperoning, which you need. Did students get a grade? Sort of, yes, because students need accountability with anything that they do. we must inspect what we expect, right? So each student was responsible to assemble a portfolio that answered 5 specific questions and were assessed accordingly. This portfolio could include a written document, a picture project, a PowerPoint presentation, video, or a combination of several components. This portfolio concept is great because it is common occurrence in many colleges, and it gives high school students a sneak peek at a potential college assignment that they'll see in the future. Anyway, I would love to do a full session on this concept at some point, but in the meantime, if you would like more information, a copy of my paperwork, or just ask some questions, feel free to contact me anytime. I would love to be a help in any way that I can. I do think that out-of-the-box learning ideas like this really provide students with practical insight for their future and give others service opportunities that they might never have had if not for a program such as this. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this. Have a great day, everyone, and let me know if I can help you in any way. Thank you.